What's up, everybody? I have a new figure announcement to show you that just dropped from Hot Toys. Let's take a look. All right, so this one I am really excited for. This is the brand new T2 T-800, Arnold Schwarzenegger himself. This movie was one of the most exciting movies when I was younger. It broke so many barriers in technology as far as the computer graphics and everything went. I'm a huge Terminator fan and Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. Huge inspiration towards working out over the years. I've got a shelf dedicated to just Terminator figures, and I wanted to pick this up for a while, but the versions that I found on eBay and a couple other spots were like $500, $600, $700, and there's no way I'm spending that on a figure. This is dropping right now, $350. I just pre-ordered it. I used some of my Sideshow rewards. I had like 30 bucks, so that's great. As an all-time classic and cultural phenomenon among movie fans, the Terminator franchise continues to offer fans insights on the perception of the future in AI, which, hey, we're kind of there right now, right? AI is like really taking over. AI through heart-pounding scenes, coining its impact on the science fiction genre. The faithfully crafted battle damage version of the T-800 6-scale figure features a newly developed head sculpt with separate rolling eyeballs, as well as an additionally heavily battle damaged head sculpt revealing the endoskeleton with LED light-up eye, and meticulously tailored costume featuring jackets made of genuine leather, a battle damage version, and an additional one that is tattered on the left sleeve. A pair of pants that are also genuine leather, and a gray printed tee. Weapons including machine guns, rifle, pistol, grenade launcher, a set of bullets, and a rod. And lastly, a specially designed steel milled themed diorama figure base that comes with an LED function to replicate the iconic ending scene of the battle between a T-800 and T-1000. I hope we also get a T-1000 because that would be awesome with that split head open and everything, and the one with the hole through the face. Oh, I really need one of those too if they're putting this out. This figure is just incredible. I'm so glad that Hot Toys is kind of going back and re-releasing some of these things so that we can get them at a reasonable price. I mean, $350 is, you know, things are starting to get expensive, inflation and all that, but for everything that we're gonna see here, including, it looks like 2 jackets, genuine leather, 4 or 5 guns, a diorama display base, let's take a look at this. So this is incredible. This head sculpt is fantastic. This looks just like Arnie. They did a great job on that. This has the endoskeleton like we see at the end of T2. We have the LED light up eye, which I'm not sure is gonna have USB power, which would be nice if it did, but I'm not sure how they would run that unless it's some kind of magnet but I'm assuming that's gonna be battery powered. Now let's just flip through some of these photos because this is fantastic. We've got the battle damaged arm with just some of the wires and metal hanging out here, the ripped open knee. Look at that diorama base, that is great. Now, side by side, look at these head sculpts. We're getting 2 head sculpts, moving eyes, LED lit eye. This is great. We have the less battle worn over here, and we got the really bashed up one over here. Beautiful, beautiful paintwork. They didn't even skimp on the blood. We've got blood dripping down the endoskeleton, bullet holes in his neck, the torn up and blood kind of around the skin and everything dripping down. This one is incredible. And let's just address this hair for a second because Hot Toys is getting really good at this sculpted hair. This looks great. Now, this is definitely gonna be a really hard one to figure out which one I want to display because the less battle-worn one looks great. You see more of Arnie, and the other one is really, oh, that's so good. It's just so good. Now let's flip around some of these photos here so you can take a look. That head sculpt, again, incredible. Great paint apps. And let me go back for a sec because look at like the skin texture and everything on here. That is amazing. You can see all the gloss around the ripped open skin, really making it look like wet blood. I mean, it's fantastic. Now, I am damn pressed to just display it just like this because, man, that looks so good. We've got the LED lit base. This diorama base is gonna be great, and it looks like it's short enough that it's gonna fit right in the detofs behind me, unlike the Batman 89 that just came out, which if you did get the diorama piece with that, as far as I understand from what I've seen and what I've read online, that diorama base is tall and doesn't fit in the displays here. But just looking at this, we have that, you know, typical, what is that, like half an inch base there. The figure's probably around 12 inches tall as always, and it does look like the diorama does stop short of just that. So I will clear out something in here to get this figure in that display. I'm just a huge Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. I loved his movies growing up. A huge inspiration just for working out over the years. He's just so motivating just by the things that he's done. He's come from another country and he's basically conquered everything that he's wanted to do in this world. And then to top it off, being the action star that he turned out and one of my favorite action heroes, it's awesome to be able to add this piece into the collection here. So let's zip around some of these photos so you can see this. This is incredible. Look at that. We've got that shotgun here with that really kind of worn down butt end. It looks like a really good wood sculpt down there, but it's plastic. We've got that torn up shirt, really weathered down, genuine leather coats. Oh man, look at that. That is a great shot. I love it. So here, I mean, look at all the detail just here. We've got the ripped up t-shirt. We've got all of that beautiful sculpt and blood just dripping down over here. We can see the endoskeleton coming through there. The bullet holes all throughout the leather jacket. Tears. We've got some weathering down the sides of the zippers. I'm really glad Hot Toys is re-releasing some of these old classic figures that I've wanted. Just look at the wear around the edges. Now, I used to have a motorcycle jacket when I was younger because of this show, and I would go out to the grab some sandpaper and wear down the edges and kind of weather it up a little bit so it looked a lot older. Man, this movie just brings back so many memories. It's incredible. And you know a movie's done right when a cyborg really grabs your heart, and the emotions you get when he goes into that liquid metal at the end of that movie and just puts that thumb up. Great storytelling back then. We're getting two separate leather jackets because we have the torn up one around the elbow over here, and then we have the full length of the arm over here. Again, genuine leather. So this is gonna hold up. It's not gonna be like pleather and it's gonna fall apart over time. I don't know how thin this leather is because this doesn't look as thick and bulky as what leather at that scale I would think looks like. It does look like it's sitting normally. Maybe they used a softer leather. Now this diorama stand is great looking, and it's gonna look great in the display here. We got the USB coming out the back. Thank you so much, Hot Toys, for making things that are like exciting in the displays. However, you piss me off every time when you don't include a USB-C cable. Just put it in there. What is it gonna cost you? 4 cents? 2 cents maybe? Every time I get a figure lately, I've got to go out and add a USB-C cable. You know, that's just more money on top of what we've already spent. Include the cable. Now, just taking a look at some of the detail on the base here, this base is fantastic. We've got the LED lights coming up from the bottom, lighting up the iron on the back, which is, you know, just sculpted plastic, I'm sure. We've got weathering, we've got the caution tape around the bars here. We got the levers on the side. Chains coming up and down the back there with the grill, weathering all up and down. This is a great display piece. It really is. I'm loving everything about that, and I would love it more if they would just give us the USB-C cable as well. Now here's just a summary of everything that you're gonna get. The T-800 Battle Damage version 2.0, 1/6 scale collectible figure. So what it looks like, we're gonna get 2 separate head sculpts, 2 leather jackets, separate rolling eyes, which they seem to be just doing in every figure now, 4 weapon accessories. We've got the battle damage leg, the secondary arm here. We've got a really good amount of hands. Oh, there's the thumbs up from the end of the movie when he's going into the liquid metal. Oh, that tugs at the heart. And it also looks like we get that iron staff here. Just all up and down, front and back. This figure looks phenomenal. So I placed my pre-order the second it dropped this morning over on Sideshow. I'll put a link down below if you want to check it out and maybe even order your own. This looks like it's expected to ship between July and December 2025, but reality is with Hot Toys, I wouldn't expect this in here for an unboxing review until at least early 2026. As crazy as that sounds. You know what? I'm hoping, unlike the Kenobi figure, which we're looking at close to 3 years now, I think, that just got released. I'm starting to see people post their videos of it. That 2 2.5, 3 years with Kenobi TV show figure. I'm hoping that, you know, they've done this figure before. I'm hoping that that shipping does fall between July and December. You know, give it to me in August. That would be great. Can't wait to check this out in person. All right, thanks so much for hanging out for this video. I have a lot of figures coming through. And now that I just ordered this, I might have to cancel maybe one to make up for the price of this one. I gotta figure that out, but I have a lot of figures coming in for review over the next year, so hopefully you'll enjoy all of those. All right, I will see you all on the next video. Be safe and kind out there in the world. See ya.